The LAS X software package from Leica Microsystems has received a major upgrade. Coming with version 3.3 is access to a brand new feature that we're calling Navigator. On your Acquire tab, here on the left side in the Acquisition panel, LAS X Navigator allows access to this brand new user interface. Here we can actually provide carrier information for the actual vehicle our sample travels on, and this gives us greater access to where our sample is relative to the entire working distance of the stage. The small square shown here, as I zoom in with the scroll wheel on the mouse, is actually the field of view that we're working with the currently selected objective. So if I hit live, now we're getting a live image right in the field of view. I can move around, that live image can move. If I click this spiral button, this automated DMI8 will go through and capture a spiral pattern from the original field of view and give me a quick overview so that I can use this to navigate around and find that needle in a haystack that's going to get me that Nobel Prize I've been itching to get. As the system zooms around, there's no need to let it go all the way through the entire overview. If you see something of interest or something that is important to you, you can hit stop. And using all the different features here on the bottom, we have rectangles, ovals. You can define various areas, and the software will automatically create overviews for you. And in this case, I've got it set to automatically stitch them together as well. So with a couple of tasks defined here on the bottom right, I can either delete or I can press start and go ahead and begin that acquisition, and the system will automatically capture the high resolution images and automatically stitch them with the algorithms I've gotten selected. After the acquisition is complete, I can move to the second tab within the new LAS X Navigator window called Mosaic Merge. Here I can find my projects in the list, and each individual region has both the raw data as well as the merged data. If you'd like to apply a different algorithm than what was selected previously, you can select your raw data, change to a new type, hit merge, and the system will create a brand new image with the alteration that you've selected. All of these can be saved and exported directly into a TIFF or JPEG, however you've previously used our LASX workflows. Inside of the sample carrier dialog, you've got the option of selecting various different types of carriers for your sample. A common carrier is these 96 well plates that can be real tricky to set up when you've got some wells with positive samples in them and some empty wells. I'll quickly show you here different ways of setting up within the Navigator the carrier preferences. First, you select the carrier that you have. If yours isn't listed, there is a way to create a custom carrier with the advanced module for the LASX Navigator. After you've gotten to the point where your sample carrier is loaded in, you can choose Setup Chambers and select between different positions or mosaic merges with different features activated. In this case, with the positions, you can choose how many different positions in each well will be selected. You can randomize their location, and you can also change their typical location from the center region towards the edge. Any way to help make the bias more applicable for what you're doing. You can also choose for your mosaic which rows or columns are actually being imaged for your mosaic, or you could select a different percentage fill factor for each well that will then automatically get a different mosaic per well. Once you have those all defined, you can either click directly here within the sample carrier dialog to select a subset of the total number of wells available, or you can hold down Shift and click directly here within the original Navigator window. You can also hold Control and select each individual well to select individual elements to be added or subtracted from your task list.